Hi, welcome to The Desert Life. I'm Renee, the realtor. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I actually want to give a market update of what's happening in the Phoenix market. I've been getting inquiries, well, actually I always get inquiries about what's happening with the Phoenix market. What do you think is going to happen in the future? So I want to share some findings with you. So my goal is to give you an overall general view of what's happening here in the Phoenix market, as well as we'll talk about some other things that may be impacting the market. Just to share with you real quick, the information that I'm pulling from is called the Crawford report, which is a platform available only to real estate agents by subscription only. And so this platform, it really analyzes the data using Armless, which is Phoenix's MLS, as well as county records. And so it thoroughly analyzes and looks at data and gives us some information. So that's the information that I'm using. So just real quickly, I'm going to be looking at my computer as I am sharing this information with you. So as of September 15th of this year, the median sales price for all dwellings, that means single family homes, condos, townhomes, manufactured homes, all dwellings, was $415,000. Now, just last month in August, it was $405,250. So we do see a slight increase there. Now, if we want to break it down to just single family homes only, that median monthly sales price was $440,000, and still that is the same date as of September 15th of this year. And then of last month, it was $430,100. So we do see a slight increase. What I'm noticing, I'm looking at the charts right now, is that it's starting to level off. We did see like a huge increase from maybe like around earlier this year, but it seems like it's leveling off a little bit. Now, the number of active listings, and this is a weekly count, as of September 11th, we haven't gotten the data yet for this past week. So as of the week of September 11th, or the week ending in September 11th, the number of active listings was 6,996. Now, compare that to the week before, which would be the week of ending in September 4th, that was 6,753. So we do see a slight increase in the number of listings, which is good for buyers. So let's take a look at a few West Valley cities using the same information as far as the median sales price and number of active listings for the week. So for Goodyear, that's the first information, or first city that we're going to look at. The median sales price, monthly median sales price as of September 15th for all dwellings, and get all dwellings, single family homes, condos, manufactured homes, things of that nature. So for all dwellings, it was $435,950. Okay. Then compare that to last month, it was $437,050. So we do see a slight decrease as far as the monthly median sales, but this is as of September 15th. So we still have a few weeks left in September. That number could go up. So we're just going to keep eyes on that to see what that number is going to look like, and then compare it to last month to kind of get a really gauge what's going on there. Now, to look at just for single family homes only, same date as of August 15th, the median monthly sales price was $450,000. And in August, it was $440,000. So we do see an increase so far for September just for single family residents or single family homes only. Now, as far as the number of active listings weekly, this does not include homes that are under contract. Okay, these are just active listings. So as of the week ending in September 11th, it was 173. And then the week prior, which would be the week ending in September 4th, it was 168. So a slight increase there. Again, good for buyers. And the other city that I pulled was Surprise. Okay, so the monthly median sales price for Surprise, all dwellings, as of September 15th was $410,000. Compare that to last month, August, $409,900. So $409,900. So just a slight increase of really just $100 so far. But again, September is not over with, and so a lot can happen over the next few weeks. The number of active listings for as far as going by weekly is concerned, as of the week ending in September 11th, it was 242. And then the week prior, week ending in September 4th, was 237. So a slight increase there. And again, that's good for buyers. Now, I do want to say real quick that I recently read an article from the National Association of Realtors, and they reported that they're seeing that that the number of bids on contracts is starting to ease, which is good, because we saw earlier this year, homes were getting like 25, 35 offers. It was really a bidding war. And so now that number's like decreasing. The National Association of National Association of Realtors reported like it's probably around like 25, 35 average. And this is the national average. So we are seeing the market cool off, which is good for buyers. I know a lot of buyers kind of got out of the race because it was very frustrating that their offers weren't being accepted. And there's still some buyers today that want to get into those bidding wars, which I totally understand. So we are seeing the market cool off. So the other piece of information that I want to provide is the Crawford Market Index. And the Crawford Market Index is a short outlook or short-term forecast as far as a balance in the market. Now, if this number is greater than 100, it's a seller's market. If this number is less than 100, it's a buyer's market. And if it equals 100 or close to 100, it's a balanced market. So as of September 16th, the Crawford Market Index was 324.3, well above 100. Now, this number has actually gone down throughout 2021, but it's still greater than 100. So we see that it's still a seller's market. Now, the Crawford report also provides a Crawford Demand Index and a Crawford Supply Index. So I'll start with the Crawford Demand Index. And the Demand Index is another short-term forecast for demand of resales. Now, if this number is greater than 100, it's more demand than usual. If it's less than 100, it's less demand than usual. And if it equals 100 or around 100, it's close to normal. So the Demand Index as of September 16th was 97. So it is very close to 100. So we're seeing that it is normalizing as far as demand is concerned. Now, looking at the Supply Index, which again is a short-term forecast for supply of resales. And if this number is greater than 100, it's more supply than usual. If it's less than 100, it's less supply than usual. And if it is a 100 or close to 100, it's close to normal. So the Supply Index at least as of September 16th was 29.9. And so it's less than 100, so we're seeing less supply than usual. And we've been seeing that pretty much throughout the last few months, that demand is high and supply is not. So that breaks that down a little bit. So now, one other thing that I want to talk about really quickly is the demand. So Phoenix is a hot market, and as we just saw with the numbers, that demand is still there. But what type of demand is it? Now, I've noticed, or just recently read a report, that we're seeing the more demand is actually coming from iBuyers and investors and those who are looking to purchase property here in Phoenix as not their primary residence. But iBuyers, that's like our Zillow, Open Door, those type of organizations, they've actually increased their inventory in August. As a matter of fact, August was their largest monthly total inventory. So in August, as of August of this year, they've acquired, all iBuyers combined, acquired 1,145 homes. So this is the largest since the last 3 months that the iBuyers have purchased homes. So in the last 3 months, if we total it all out, that number is 2,869 homes. So in the last 3 months, iBuyers have purchased 2,869 homes, and they've only sold 983. So they've acquired more than what they've sold. So they're holding on to these homes. What for? I don't know. They could maybe resell them later, but they've definitely increased their inventory. Now, like I said, the demand has more so shifted from those who want to purchase a home for their primary residence to those who are looking maybe for an investment or like an iBuyer. Does that inflate the demand index? I don't know personally, but in my opinion, demand is demand, right? It wasn't good for buyers who were looking to make their home that, make that purchase for their primary residence, because they were getting outbid, which made sense. And I actually witnessed that myself. Like, a lot of buyers were getting outbid because, the investors and the iBuyers were able just to snatch up these homes. So it definitely gave the iBuyers and the investors an unfair advantage. They had an unfair advantage. But demand is demand. And that's just my opinion. Demand is demand, and we're seeing that in the prices. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about the iBuyers snatching up the properties, and what are your thoughts about that? And what are your thoughts about the market overall? If you have any questions, please comment below. And again, if there's a city that you want to you want information on as far as like the numbers, drop that comment below as well. I'll be happy to provide. I'm Renee the Realtor. Thanks for watching.